In 2009, just days after Rihanna and her then-boyfriend, pop star Chris Brown, were photographed seated next to each other smiling, this image was leaked to the public. In the early morning hours of February 8, 2009, Chris Brown and Rihanna left Clive Davis's annual pre-Grammy party. According to police reports, while driving home, the two got into a heated argument, which escalated into a vicious and violent attack. Chris Brown was arrested for assault and pled guilty. He would later be sentenced to 180 days of community service and 5 years probation. As the controversy swirled around them, it seemed like everybody had an opinion.
Chris Brown makes me angry.
To be able to experience this in the media, that alone it's horrible.
I was thinking, maybe you aren't aware of the velocity of feelings that people had when he was arrested in 2009. I think it's kind of like this. The reason why a lot of women choose not to let their family and friends know if they're in an abusive relationship, because once you tell your mother, once you tell your friend, that's all they remember.
Yes.
So I think that when the world saw that in 2009, that's what stuck with so many people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But nobody could feel that more than me. I was hurt the most. Nobody felt what I felt. So it was...
You were hurt the most because it happened?
It happened. It happened to me. And it happened to me in front of the world. It was embarrassing. It was humiliating. It was hurtful. You know, it's not easy. I lost my best friend. Everything I knew switched in a night. And I couldn't control that. So I had to deal with that, and that's not easy for me to understand or interpret. And it's not easy to interpret on camera, not with the world watching. So it was hard for me to even pay attention to my mind and figuring things out, because now it became a circus, and I felt protective. I felt like the only person they hate right now is him. It was a weird, confusing space to be in, because as angry as I was, as angry and hurt and betrayed, I just felt like he made that mistake because he needed help, and who's gonna help him? Nobody's gonna say he needs help. Everybody's gonna say he's a monster without looking at the source. And I was more concerned about him.
That is really powerful. That's really powerful. That in that moment, I would have never thought that. You just shocked me. Because in that moment, I would have never thought that what you were thinking about is protecting him.